The healing potential of fasting, reversing health issues and combating diseases like cancer. Introduction to fasting. Historical and cultural context of fasting. Fasting, the voluntary abstention from food and sometimes drink, has been practiced for millennia across various cultures and religions. Its origins can be traced back to ancient civilizations where it was used for spiritual, health, and even political reasons. In many cultures, fasting is seen as a way to cleanse the body and mind, fostering a sense of spiritual awakening and physical rejuvenation. Modern interpretations and practices. In contemporary society, fasting has been adopted for its potential health benefits, transcending its traditional religious and cultural roots. Various forms of fasting, such as intermittent fasting and time-restricted eating, have gained popularity as methods for weight loss, improving metabolic health, and even extending lifespan. Basic mechanisms of fasting in the human body. Biologically, fasting initiates several cellular and molecular mechanisms. It triggers metabolic switching and ketosis, enhances autophagy, the body's way of cleaning out damaged cells, and influences hormonal balance, notably insulin sensitivity. These changes are believed to play a role in the potential health benefits of fasting. Fasting and general health impact on metabolic processes. Fasting has a significant impact on the body's metabolism. It reduces blood sugar levels, improves insulin sensitivity, and decreases inflammation. These effects can contribute to better overall health and may protect against diseases like type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disorders. Fasting and immune system enhancement. Research suggests that fasting can rejuvenate the immune system by inducing stem cell regeneration of new immune cells. This renewal process may help in fighting infections and diseases more effectively. Psychological effects and mental health benefits. Beyond physical health, fasting can also have positive effects on mental health. It is associated with improved mood, increased alertness, and a sense of well-being, potentially due to the release of endorphins during the fasting period. Fasting in cancer treatment. Theoretical basis. How fasting may combat cancer. The theory behind fasting as a cancer treatment is based on the concept of differential stress resistance. Cancer cells, unlike normal cells, may not adapt quickly to the lack of nutrients and thus become more susceptible to chemotherapy and less prone to growth. Review of scientific studies and clinical trials. Several studies have shown that fasting can enhance the effectiveness of chemotherapy, reduce its side effects, and may slow down tumor growth. However, it's important to note that most of these studies are preliminary, and more comprehensive human clinical trials are needed. Fasting methods and protocols. Intermittent fasting, types and schedules. Intermittent fasting involves alternating periods of eating with periods of fasting. Common methods include the 16/8 method, where you fast for 16 hours and eat during an 8-hour window, and the 5:2 method, involving normal eating for 5 days and reducing calorie intake for 2 non-consecutive days. Prolonged fasting and its implementation. Prolonged fasting, lasting for more than 48 hours, should be approached with caution and ideally under medical supervision. It can lead to deeper ketosis and more pronounced autophagy, but also carries higher risks, especially for individuals with certain health conditions. Water fasting, principles and precautions. Water fasting, consuming only water and no food for a certain period, is one of the most intense forms of fasting. While it can have profound health benefits, it should be undertaken only with proper guidance and consideration of individual health status. Safety and risks of fasting. Understanding potential adverse effects. While fasting can be beneficial, it's not without risks. Potential adverse effects include nutrient deficiencies, electrolyte imbalances, and exacerbation of existing health conditions. It's crucial to recognize the signs of these complications and address them promptly. Identifying suitable candidates for fasting. Not everyone is a suitable candidate for fasting. Individuals with certain medical conditions, such as diabetes, eating disorders, or those who are pregnant or breastfeeding, should avoid fasting or approach it under strict medical supervision. Guidelines for safe fasting practices. Safe fasting involves adequate preparation, monitoring by healthcare professionals, and a well-planned transition back to normal eating. Staying hydrated and being aware of one's physical and mental responses during fasting are essential. Comparative analysis with other therapies. Fasting versus conventional medical treatments. When compared to conventional treatments for various health issues, fasting offers a non-invasive, cost-effective alternative with potentially fewer side effects. However, it should not replace medically prescribed treatments but rather complement them. Synergistic approaches combining fasting and other therapies. There is growing interest in exploring how fasting can work synergistically with other therapies, especially in the context of cancer treatment. Combining fasting with chemotherapy, for example, has shown promise in enhancing treatment efficacy and reducing side effects. Patient-centered approach, personalizing treatment plans. A patient-centered approach, where fasting protocols are tailored to individual needs and conditions, is crucial for maximizing the benefits and minimizing the risks of fasting as a therapeutic intervention. Probability and effectiveness analysis. Statistical overview of fasting success rates. A probability analysis of available data indicates varying success rates for fasting in treating different conditions. Success rates are generally higher for metabolic disorders and weight management, with more mixed results in the context of cancer treatment. Predictive models for fasting efficacy in various conditions. Predictive models suggest that fasting's effectiveness depends on several factors, including the type of fasting, individual health status, and the specific health condition being addressed. More research is needed to develop reliable predictive models. Limitations and areas of uncertainty. While promising, fasting research has its limitations. These include the small size and scope of many studies, the lack of long-term data, and the variability in fasting methods in patient populations studied. Ethical and philosophical perspectives. Ethical considerations in promoting fasting as a treatment. Promoting fasting as a treatment raises ethical concerns, particularly regarding the potential for misinformation and the risk of exacerbating health issues in vulnerable populations. Cultural and personal beliefs influencing fasting practices. Cultural and personal beliefs play a significant role in how fasting is perceived and practiced. Respecting these beliefs while providing evidence-based guidance is crucial for ethical practice. Future directions in fasting research and applications. Future research should focus on larger, more diverse populations, long-term effects, and the integration of fasting into comprehensive treatment plans. There's also a need for more public education on safe fasting practices. Fasting presents a fascinating and promising area in the realm of health and disease management. While evidence suggests its potential in reversing certain health issues and aiding in cancer treatment, it's imperative to approach fasting with caution, under professional guidance, and within the context of individual health needs. 5-step plan for a 24-hour fast. Step 1. Preparation. Mentally prepare, acknowledge the challenge and set a clear intention for why you are fasting. Choose your fasting window. Begin your fast after dinner, as this allows you to sleep through a significant portion of the fast, making it easier. Hydrate well. Ensure you are well hydrated before you start fasting. Drink plenty of water throughout the day leading up to your fast. Step 2. Nutrition optimization. Pre-fast. Consume a balanced meal. Your last meal before the fast should be well balanced, containing healthy fats, lean proteins, and complex carbohydrates. This helps in stabilizing blood sugar levels and prolonging satiety. Limit sugary and processed foods. Avoid high sugar and processed foods in your last meal, as they can cause a spike and then a rapid drop in blood sugar, which might make you feel hungrier during the fast. Step 3. During the fast. Stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water throughout your fast. You can also include non-caloric beverages like herbal tea or black coffee. Stay busy. Engage in light activities like walking, reading, or meditative practices. Avoid strenuous exercise during the fasting period. Listen to your body. Be attentive to your body's signals. If you feel dizzy, lightheaded, or unusually weak, consider breaking the fast. Step 4. Breaking the fast. Gentle reintroduction of food. Break your fast with a small, light meal. Avoid heavy, greasy, or high-sugar foods as your first meal. Ideal options include fruits, nuts, yogurt, or a small salad. Eat slowly. Eat your first meal slowly, chewing thoroughly. This helps your digestive system to effectively process the food after the fasting period. Step 5. Post-fast considerations. Monitor your body's response. Pay attention to how your body reacts after the fast. Some people might experience increased energy, while others might feel more sluggish. Gradually return to normal diet. Resume your regular eating pattern gradually over the next few days. Avoid overeating immediately after the fast. Thanks for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Research Forum Online. Check out the full research paper at researchforum.online.